in terms of like acting with the same people, I've done like a few movies with the same people, and like it's not always an advantage because part of the problem is like if you know somebody well, like then like every time you're acting with somebody, you have to kind of like forget what you know about them because those things become distractions, and it's like sometimes easier. Like Alessandro Nivola came in the day before we were filming, and so I still don't really know him that well because I only knew him through working on this movie, and the days were so long. We were in filming the whole time as opposed to having a lot of downtime like you would on maybe a bigger movie or whatever. So and so I only was knowing him as this guy, Sensei. I had also not seen him in a movie before, so it was this incredibly like real experience for me of knowing this guy who behaves this way, and he's an eccentric, and I don't know anything else about him, and I don't know his kids or his real wife or whatever. And so that's quite helpful. Like sometimes you can get into like bad habits with actors that you're friends with because you kind of make each other laugh rather than, like as you know what the other person or you're doing a bad thing of like looking at yourself through their eyes, knowing what they think of you. Like the analogy I would give is like if you ever acted in like a school play, like knowing that your mother is in the audience is the worst possible distraction. But if there was 1,000 people and you knew none of them, it would be really comfortable. But just knowing that one of them is your mom is the most distracting thing.